If you were ever told that the lion is the king of the jungle, I want you to know that you were lied to. That is one of the greatest lies that a lot of people have ever been told in the school of leadership. And one thing you must know is that whenever we talk about leadership or how to raise leaders, we mustn't bring lion into the matter because the lion never leads. The lion never guide. The lion may be used as one of the strongest or the strongest animal in the forest, but it never leads. One of the character of the lion is hunting. And in leadership, there is nothing such as hunting. Leaders doesn't hunt. As a leader, you don't hunt, you attract. You don't have a hunting spirit, and that is why in religion, in secular leadership, a lot of people who portray themselves as leaders, they hunt for people to submit to them, having the character of a lion. That is not a good character. It's the character of a tyrant. The spirit of a lion is the spirit of a tyrant. It is a spirit that scared people to submit to submission. It is a spirit that scared people, make people, to fearfully follow them. So in leadership, you don't make people submit to you out of fear. You make them, you attract them to your guiding. You attract them to your leadership. All right. So the lion is never been any king of the jungle. Okay. Now let me tell you the number one principles of a king is invention. The word king is not a name. All right. It's never a name. A king is a founder. Founder. The king is a founder. It's a word that means founder. Another word for king is a word that means inventor. Okay, please, I'd like you to take that down. Another word for king is an originator. Originator. So you cannot be a king except you have originated something. You cannot be a king except you have something that you have established or you have something that you have found. Okay. Now, leadership is not based on, on abstract reality. I come again. Leadership is not based on an abstract reality. Leadership is based on the invention of an inventor. Okay? Leadership is based on the invention of an inventor. That means you cannot rule, you cannot guide if you have nothing that you have invented. For you to guide, for you to lead people, you must invent ideas. So it is ideas that attract people to your leadership. I don't know if you get me. It is ideas that attract people to your leadership. All right. Now, let me show you something in the Bible. In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 1, the Bible said, "In the beginning, God created heaven and earth." So, God created heaven and earth. Now, the reason why the Creator is called God is because He created. I don't know if you're following me. The reason the Creator is called God is because He created. He is not called God because that is His name. The word God is not a name. It's not a name, but a title. Okay, so Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 was not telling us about a creator. Okay, but the fact that the creator created, so he told us about, was not telling about God, but he told us about a title, was presenting to us a creator with his title. The writer of Genesis never really know about the creator and is the nature of the creator, the person of the creator, but he knew that is a creator, that is God. Now, the word God simply means ruler. It means ruler. Okay. Now, time will not permit me to explain much of this to you. The word God is not a religious term. It is not a religious language. It means ruler. Now, if you look at the Bible, especially in the book of Second Corinthians chapter 2, chapter 4, verse 4, the Bible said, in whom the God of this world, the God of this world, understand me, in whom the God of this world had blinded the mind of them which did not believe. Now, in this scripture, Apostle Paul was referring to the devil as God of this world, meaning the ruler of this world. The ruler of this world. So another word for ruler means prince. Okay. Jesus said, in whom the prince of this world cometh, and it had nothing to me. So the word prince means ruler. The word prince means God. And the word God means ruler. So the reason in Genesis chapter 1, the creator is called God is because he created. And now the leadership dimension of God is based on his creation. God rules on his creation. That means for you to be a leader, you must have an idea which you invented. You must invent ideas. Okay. Where there is no idea, there is no leadership. All right. Your idea is the power that attracts people to you. Your idea is what attracts people to seek to submit to your leadership. I say again, idea is what attracts people to submit to your leadership. And I'm going to share more with you another time. It happens to come alive on Facebook. Please, you just have this and think about it. Remember, the lion is never the king of the jungle. The lion is just a hunter, one animal that hunts, especially when it's angry. So, do have a good time and think about being a good leadership.